All right, today's story, not really a funny story, but I guess it has some humorous moments in there. Hey everybody, this is Matt from workanywhere.life, and I am packing to get ready to go on my first cruise. I have another cruise next week, but my first cruise is a basic Carnival cruise to 4 nights to Bahamas. Sorry, no big deal. Been there before, but I can't wait to get out of town and get out in the open sea. In any case, the story. Yesterday, ran into a problem when my phone was overheating, so I made an appointment at the Apple Store. I get to the Apple Store for my appointment at the Genius Bar, and they seat me at a table. On my right-hand side is a couple from Switzerland. The poor guy apparently went swimming with his phone, and every other minute it kept shutting off and recycling. So he went in, good story, good story. He had a genius there who was telling him up front. He said, that's a software issue now where there's water inside, not a hardware thing. So it's not under warranty. You're going to have to buy a new phone. But he's from Switzerland. So the phone things there are totally different in Switzerland, and the prices here are a little bit higher. So he was not quite pleased with that. The guy told him that it was going to be one price. He said, let me try one other thing. And he does this connection, whatever, some diagnostics, save the guy $100 on buying a phone. Okay, great. Very nice service on that one. The other guy on my left-hand side was from England, and they were all here, of course, to see the FIFA soccer game, football. All right. So they were here to see England versus Norway and Argentina. I don't recall who they played. It was too late at night for me to watch it, but Argentina won. All right, in any case, the guy from England, this poor guy, I can only imagine that he had to be a little bit drunk yesterday after watching the game. He took off his Rolex and left it in a taxi cab. $10,000 Rolex. Oh my God. I felt so bad for the guy when I heard that. And he was in the Apple Store because he crunched his phone somehow. He broke the glass on the back side of it. It was a mess, and he needed a new phone also, but luckily he had Apple Care, so his was under a warranty. So the couple from Switzerland did not have Apple Care. There might be a lesson in that for people. So he had to spend almost $600 on a new phone, whereas the guy from England crunched his, got it replaced for free. However, that $10,000 Rolex he left in the cab, ooh, that's gonna hurt. All right, so there, sort of funny, tragic all at the same time. I'm off on a cruise. I'm gonna be off for about 4 days. I'll catch up with you sometime next weekend. All right, remember to like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and wait until you see all of the cool stuff I post from the cruise.